because we haven't found internal, and we are used to external forces changing.
Right.
Changing something, we have more reason to believe that there must be something external rather than internal.
Okay, if I imagine I say I agree with you. Fantastic.
Does that make sense though?
Of course it does.
So we have more.
Listen, we have more reason to believe that it's something external.
Yeah.
Let's shake hands on that. Now you get to a man in a cave having a convulsion. Make that make sense to me.
Are you sure?
No. We shook hands. Now we get to a man in a cave having a convulsion, and that's how everything came to me. You make that make sense to me. You see? Now you've got problems, right? No, you got problems now. You have got problems. Alright, go. Make that make sense.
Really?
If you accept that there are external forces making the universe expand, that external force, does it have to be infinite?
No, hang on. You said, do I accept? Do I accept the external forces making it? Okay, we accept it. But I also said to you, listen, remember, this is for the sake of argument.
I know you was also
okay. No. It's for the sake of argument.
Fine.
Because before, listen, 20 minutes before, I said I spoke to this guy, said it could be internal. So like I said, I don't know either way, and I said that before. But for the sake of this argument, I would say, great, we agree, it's external. Now you have to convince me that it came from a man in a cave.
Fine.
Do that.
Okay.
Go.
Now, if we accept that it's an external
force, it's just based on an argument now. This is not what I actually.
Hypothetically.
Go.
If we accept that it's an external force,
yes.
Based on our reasoning alone, or else this conversation will continue forever, does that external force have to be infinite?
I don't know. You are going to have to give me the parameters of it because I don't know it. You have to give me the parameters of it.
The reason I'm saying that it must be infinite is if we don't accept that it's infinite, the question is going to continue. What made this force? What made that force?
Okay.
And we're going to continue forever.
Okay.
And clearly we couldn't have it.
Right.
So we have to have a point where it's an unmovable force. So do we agree on infinity?
We agree.
For the sake of argument.
Yeah, we agree.
So we agreed on infinity.
We still ain't got to the cave yet, and the convulsion.
So wait. So we have. So wait.
It's not going to happen.
Wait. So for the sake of argument, you've accepted an infinite external force.
Yes.
That made the universe come about.
Yes.
Now the fact that it made the universe come about, does that indicate a will?
Yes.
It does. That indicates agency now. That indicates agency now.
Now we have to. We ain't got to the cave yet, bro.
No.
We ain't got to the cave yet.
No, wait. But we're at God.
We agreed on 3 things.
We're at God.
Fantastic. Go.
You acknowledge that is what we define as God. That is what we define as God.
Okay.
So we're at God.
Yes, we're at God.
So we've accepted God.
We accepted God now.
Alright.
Now we get to the man in the cave. Go.
No, wait. No.
You're going to have problems, you know. I'm telling you, you're going to have problems. Go on.
Now, if we accept that there's an infinite external force that made the universe come about.
Yes.
Now, on what ground?
I can see you struggling. I can see you struggling, bro. I can see you struggling. Go on.
Now, if we made this universe come about, and from what we can observe in this universe, every single thing in this universe has a purpose. A purpose. Every single thing.
Really?
Yes.
What's a black hole's purpose?
I don't know. Doesn't mean they didn't have one.
No, you said everything is. No, you made a statement as if you knew something.
Yes.
You said everything in this universe has a purpose.
You done?
Do you know that?
Going by.
Okay.
Going by.
Right.
I'll acknowledge. Going by what I have experienced. Everything that I have come across has had a purpose.
Okay.
And I'll argue that everything that you've come across has had a purpose.
Right. But does that mean everything does have one?
But there's no reason not to assume so.
No, you can assume a lot of things. Like I'm saying to you,
Fine.
can you definitively say that everything has a purpose?
No.
Okay, so then your argument falls down.
Not necessarily.
He does, because you said everything has a purpose. You said it definitively, as if that is exactly what it is.
We're talking about probability.
We are talking about probability.
Yes, so if everything that you've come across has a purpose,
yes.
What's wrong in believing that? Probably everything has a purpose.
Right to believe
what's
that.
wrong? But that's all I
It's
did.
logical to believe that.
So I don't. Thank you.
Because that's the only thing you've come across.
Thank you. That's what I'm doing.
Agree. But are there things you haven't come across?
Yes.
Okay, so then how have you made a decision based on only the things you've experienced.
I'm going by probability, which is the only thing I can do as a human being. Okay. Can we do anything besides going by what's probable?
Yes.
Can we do anything?
Yes, you can.
No, but
sorry, I didn't listen to you before.
Is it fair to go by what is most probable?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
But is it most probable though? Just because you could have been contained within a bubble that's this big, and everything that you've experienced in the bubble is this big. However, outside this bubble is something that is 5,000 times bigger than it. You haven't gone outside that bubble, but you've made a decision based on everything inside that bubble. So that's your probability. And then your probability goes, and you get into the outside room, like, oh my God, what I knew or what I thought I knew inside that bubble isn't really, because you start to learn things from the other 5,000 bubbles.
There was no point arguing this because I've accepted it from the get-go. I told you I don't know everything. Is it possible?
So it's feelings now.
But to be fair,
it's just feelings in your heart.
No,
you feel it in your heart.
Now you're being silly.
you said we can only go by what we know.
We can only go by what we know. So that's what I'm doing.
No, I'm saying we can only go by what we know, but do we know everything?
No.
No, exactly. That's fine.
But I never said it.
No, because I'm just trying to show you.
Yeah.
If you can go by just what you know.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, this is the same reason why I don't accept Allah, because I said to you, we have not studied everything within inside the universe, or we say within, to come to a definitive conclusion. That is why I haven't come to a conclusion yet. Do you understand?
I know, but you know where we're at. Let's not go back.
All right, go on.
All right? Because we're going to try to get to the caveman.
So we're going to try and get to the caveman.
That you have an issue
let's
with.
get to the caveman.
All right. Now, if we accept the premise of an infinite cause with a will, which is God, and we accept that as human beings, most things that we come across have a purpose.
Yes.
There is nothing wrong with assuming that there must be a purpose to this universe as well.
No problem at all.
No problem at all.
No problem. You know what this is called? This is called an argument from ignorance. I just want you to know. It's called the argument from ignorance, because you are arguing a point based on your ignorance. And you know what ignorance is? Not knowing things. That's what ignorance is. To have lack of knowledge of stuff. You are arguing from ignorance, my friend. And that is what religious people do. They argue from ignorance.
I know you've studied YouTube. I know about all of this language. It's not new to me. Fine, I accept that. Let's go upon it. Bottom line, no, but he's using those words. I accept that.
It's an argument from ignorance, but that's what I'm saying.
Not necessarily. If we agreed that we can... What? I don't want to open up another bubble. Wait.
Yeah, here's another 5,000 of them.
Bottom line, we've agreed on certain premises.
Right.
Let's not go outside of that premises because this is all hypothetical.
Right.
You've got nothing to lose.
I haven't. So my argument, so
fine.
go for it.
Going by the probability, now, there is nothing wrong in assuming that this universe also has a purpose, no?
Nothing wrong.
Okay. Now, if we accept that this universe has a purpose and there's an infinite creator behind it, what is wrong in assuming that he also wants a purpose for us? Nothing wrong with that. Now,
where's the man in the cave? That's what I want to know. I want to get to this. Yeah, we need to get to this man in the cave.
this is what I'm getting to now.
Right, go on.
This is what I'm getting to now. How do we decide?
Yeah, how?
Because you have a problem with, as far as Abrahamic people are concerned, that there were men that were given this message.
Yes.
You have a problem with that?
Yes.
Okay. How do we decide, your finite self, what that infinite force can do? How does that infinite force tell us how to live, according to you?
By using my own brain.
By using your own brain.
Which becomes what?
Led to space flight and all sorts of projections.
So if we go by using your own brain, are you telling me there is no part of your brain that ever thinks to itself, you know what, that might be a good job?
Yes.
Oh, so he did do that then?
What do you mean?
So he did do that part. The part where
my brain?
The part where you said we should be able to use our brain.
Yeah.
If we accepted that that infinite force created us and everything within it, and including that whatever makes your brain work, the particular part of your brain that says there might be a God, he did do that then.
Yeah, it really is a false argument.
Why is it
and I'll tell you why. Because I said, I've said before, it's an argument from ignorance. Because all you're doing is that you're making arguments based off your own ignorance. You're saying because we don't know something, it must be that. Because we don't know that,
I said.
What I'm trying to say to you.
What I said was specific. Don't speak for me.
How can you put the infinite by your praise?
Go back to the cave.
Uncle, please.
Bro.
Uncle, please.
1 minute. Uncle, 1 minute.
Imagination. This is mine.
Uncle, 1 minute.
God is not mine.
Uncle, it's a preaching. It's a
Uncle,
debate.
please, let me just...
They're not gonna. No. Where was he?
It's not imagination.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cave.
If you
spent 15 minutes and we ain't even got to the cave yet.
No.
Yeah, we got to the cave.
Again, I'll ask you a very simple question. If you reject that infinite force passed a message to men, for us to get that message, I asked you, what way should that infinite force pass that message to us? And you said our brains should be able to do that, right?
No.
What did you say?
I said we have to use our brains in how we come to the conclusion how that infinite force should pass the message. So I think
we should decide.
Yeah.
So we should decide how he can do it.
Yes.
So let me get this straight.
Hang on.
So let me get this straight.
If it exists,
Let me get this straight.
Sorry, let me.
So you have an infinite
Hang on, let me
creativity.
backtrack. If it decides, it should decide the way it wants to do it.
Okay.
If it exists.
All right. So if it exists,
Yeah.
only it can decide the way it wants to
Yes,
do
because
it.
it's itself.
Okay, fine. No. So if it decided
Yes.
that the way I'm gonna pass this message
Yes.
to the people that I've created is through men, on what basis would you reject that?
Because we know men are flawed. So I'm assuming this thing is smart enough to know that men are flawed. And I'm assuming that this thing knows that men can lie, men can deceive, men can do all kinds of things.
Is that all they can do?
They can do all kinds of things. Like I said, all kinds of
They
things.
can also tell the truth.
They can also tell the truth. However,
They can be good.
hang on.
They can be for good.
Listen.
They can do good.
They can do all of that.
Thank you.
All of it.
Don't stick on one.
However,
Yes. You have to gender when you stick on one.
However,
Yes.
if I'm this thing
But you're not.
to eliminate all the bullshit, I give everyone the message myself. Eliminate all the bullshit. There you go, guys. Everyone get the message. No arguments. Bam, bam, bam. No arguments. Done.
Do you then have?
However,
Do you then?
this thing didn't do that, did it?
Do you then have free will?
Do you then have free will?
Could you argue?
We're
Could you
bringing in something
argue?
else.
No. You brought out a scenario. You said that infinite force can do whatever it
I've
wants.
timed you. It's been 20 minutes. You
Listen,
talk about a cave.
you said that
I've
infinite
timed
force,
you, bro.
that infinite force can do whatever it wants, and then you decided to say what it should and shouldn't.
I tell you why it's a false argument from the beginning.
I didn't make any argument.
I know. No,
Did I make an argument?
No, listen.
A positive question.
Listen.
I didn't make any argument.
I went along with this argument. Remember, I went along with this argument, right? I went along with this argument.
No question
For the
was come
sake
to me.
of you telling me how it came to a man in a cave.
I'm trying to do
And
that.
we're yet to get there.
We're
yet to get there.
Bro, in order for us to get there,
I'm waiting.
In order for us to get there, we agree the best thing we can do is apply logical deduction.
Based on what we know.
Based on what we agreed. We agreed on a premise so far. We agreed on a premise. We agreed on a hypothetical premises. You said certain things. You said infinite force will, hypothetically, and you said it can decide how it wants to pass the message. Those were your terms. Now I'm asking you, how would you then reject if it decided to send that message through men?
I couldn't reject it. Because that's how I decided to do it.
Okay, alright. So you couldn't reject it because
That's what I decided to do.
Okay, so how do you then, on what basis,
I'm gonna go to the problem.
on what basis then do you dismiss Moses, Joseph, Jesus, Muhammad, Abraham?
Now you're
all
asking me
that?
something
On what
outside of
basis?
it. Now you're asking me a question outside of this acceptance now. You said, based on what do I reject Moses, Abraham, yeah? Now you're asking me a question based on me being outside of the premise that I accepted for you.
You can't get out now.
No, listen.
can't get out now.
But you just asked me a question that facilitates
hypothetically.
me to go out.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
You accepted the good part.
Yes.
And you accepted
Based
that
on
he could
your
pass his message much as how he wants.
Yes.
So now you need to get to the part where you can differentiate.
Listen.
That's what
you
you need
just
to do.
asked me a question that makes me have to go outside to answer it. Ask me questions within what you're speaking about, because you said, how can you now, because I've accepted it, remember, I accepted everything you said, which means I'm in the argument with you. Then you said, how can you not accept? Hang on, we were just in it. You just said, you said, based on what grounds do you not accept? I just said you accepted it. I'm in there with you. You're asking me a question that makes me have to go outside. You got to talk to me like I've accepted it.
No. You've accepted that God can pass a message.
Yes.
You accepted that there is a God.
Yes.
What you haven't, and this is the part, you want to get to Muhammad in the case, right?
Yes, I'm waiting.
In order for you to reject that, you need to have some system that you work on that the Muhammad does not fit in for you to be able to reject it. What is that? How do you?
I don't know. I'm in it with you.
So you don't know.
I don't reject it. I'm in it with you. For the sake of this argument, I'm in there. You're asking me a question like I'm not in there with you. I'm in there, bro. I accepted everything you accepted. Everything. Why are you asking me now a question as if I'm not accepting it? I accept it.
So we don't need to discuss Muhammad.
This is what that's what I'm trying to say. But the whole premise of me speaking to you was to wait to see when you got to the cave and how you got to it. Now what's happened is you've already diverted. You've already diverted because before you got to the cave, you asked me, but why did you accept it, bro? You ain't even got to the cave yet.
What grounds do you reject it?
Well, what grounds?
What's the point of the cave? Why do you think that holds any particular? Why do you think that holds any particular?
I'm asking you that.
I'm not avoiding nothing.
I'm asking you all of these questions. The initial question was, how do you get to a man in a cave? That's my initial question. And that.
Do you want an answer? I'll give you an answer. I'll give you an answer.
Please.
The reason, the way we get to a man in the cave is simply accepting the premises that you've accepted, which is infinite cause. He can pass his message to whoever he likes.
Okay.
Once you accept that, you listen to the message. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Once you accept that there's an infinite cause and he can pass his message however he likes, including through men, once you accept that, you listen to the message. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? How do you know? That's a good question. I can tell you how I know. But first, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem.
Come on, bro.
Should I tell you how it knows?
How do you know?
Because it benefits nobody. And it harms nobody.
Are you mad?
Who does it benefit? Who does Islam benefit but me? It's between me and Allah.